Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. I hope you are all having an amazing day whenever you come to this reading. This month of February is a short month and I have a lot of things on my personal calendar that I need to do. So I'm probably only going to be able to do one full reading for every sign. So let's see what we have for Taurus. February energies for Taurus. As I was meditating and focusing on your energy, I was guided to use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And as I was pulling the deck down, the deck that sits right next to that on the shelf is my Journey to Oz and Wonderland deck, and this card flew out and down onto the desk in front of me. I don't believe there are any mistakes, so I said, okay, this is part of the reading. This is the Lovers. This represents Gemini, but it also represents choices. Choices. Aren't these cards just gorgeous? Dorothy and the Scarecrow with a full moon in the back there. You know what I didn't do? I didn't look up the moons for February before I started into this. Let me pause. I'll be right back. Okay, so actually, as I'm recording this on January 29th, there is a new snow moon tonight in Aquarius. So there's a new snow moon tonight, January 29th in Aquarius. Intellectual, you may be doing a lot of thinking. And the full moon in February is the 12th. It is a full snow moon in Leo. Full snow moon in Leo coming up on the 12th in a couple of weeks. Or, you know, whenever you come to this reading, it's on the 12th. So Leo, fiery energy, confident energy. They're showing me a lion shaking its mane. Like, here I am. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to dive into this. So that's what we have. Full moon on the 12th. Okay. So the Lovers, choice or Gemini. Okay. Oh, let me also mention this is a general reading, of course. I like to say this at the beginning. So everything may not resonate for you, but I hope that you do find a message in here that does. I'm confident that you will. All right. So from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have to be fair. To be fair. This is a 38, which is 11. 11, also 1-1. And typically the Lover's card has two pillars in it. So 11 can be pared down to a 2. I don't often do it because 11 is a very powerful number in its own right. But it looks like Taurus, there are going to be some choices. So to be fair, this is balance. This is justice. A need to consider your options. Mutual benefit and the law of cause and effect. So Tauruses, I'm feeling like in February, there may be something coming up for you where you're going to have to make some sort of a choice, a decision. You're going to have to balance things out. You see in this card, she has 4 arms and they're all holding something different, trying to balance them out. Some of you Tauruses could be having a little bit of overwhelm in this month of February, trying to balance things. But everything is a choice, right? What we spend time on, what we spend our energy on. So be thinking about that for this month of February. And then from the main oracle is number 45, which is 9. That's accomplishment, the fairy. Every day, in many ways, one moves through regular channels. Here we may see an old routine, predictable yet uncertain. When caught in a rut, it's time to change and not a time to hang curtains. So what this card is saying essentially is sometimes the everyday things that you do that are very predictable are not going to be so predictable in February, right? That it's going to be time for a change. And we saw in these first 2 cards talking about choices and balancing things. So something to think about, Tauruses, is in this month of February, some things that you've always done a certain way may become uncertain, right? So thinking about that, I mean, it could be anything. It could be, a job that you've had for a long time, and suddenly there are changes there, and you're like, wow, this is weird because I've always done it this way, and this is how the company's always wanted me to do it. It could be big changes in your business. Like you may have done, maybe you're a healer and your appointments have been one way, and suddenly things are coming to light in your appointments. Thank you, Spirit. If you are a Reiki healer or a masseuse or something like that, you may be getting some big revelations at those appointments this month. Wow. Well, that's interesting, Tauruses. So some things that have been a certain way are going to have some changes. That's for sure. Yes. Some things are going to change this month, and it's going to be sort of unexpected. They're going to be routine things that you normally do, but they're going to be done in a different way. Wow, look at that. Okay, practice. Yeah, that makes sense. Choice, balance, Gemini. No time to hang curtains. It's time to do something, to act. Oh, yeah. Judgment card coming out and saying that exact same thing. This is not the time in February for you Tauruses to sit around and wait for things to happen. All right. First card out is the Devil. This can be Capricorn energy, but it can also be your fears. I'm getting goosebumps all over. So fear, don't let your fears take you over, especially if some routine things begin to change, okay? So fears, it can be obsession. It can be doing things to excess, all right? Then you have the Empress. Yay, I love this for you. The Empress is the birther of all new things, new ideas, new businesses, babies even, marriages, relationships. The Empress has the power of all four queens, all four suits, all four queens, big, big feminine energy here. She is Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, and she gets things done. Okay, then you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Second time 9 has shown up. Oh, I forgot to, I think this is 15. Yeah, 15, which is a 6, which is the same as the Gemini card. 6s and 9s, and the Empress, which is a 3. Oh, you have Tesla energy here, 369. I love it. So the Nine of Wands, you have put a lot of action and a lot of passion into something, and it's getting to the end for you. So some things that you've really been working hard on are going to come to fruition, are going to get completed, are going to get finished. And for some reason, they're pointing out to me that the Devil card is right here in sight as I'm talking about this card. Now, Spirit doesn't point things out to me unless they mean something. So this is also, they're saying, a message of not being obsessive about something that you're doing. So all of this that you've put in, not to be obsessive about, it could be work, working overtime. It could be obsessively watching TV. Sometimes we get sucked in. It happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I got sucked into this show, and I just, like, every day when I got home from work, I was like, oh, I want to hurry up and do my thing so I can watch this. That is not healthy, okay? So when it comes to that Nine of Wands, putting in all that energy and effort into something, and that's also the Wounded Warrior card. So are you making good choices and good decisions about what you're doing with your time, whatever this action and passion is, right? Five of Wands next, okay? Fives are change, and we had that message already in the Fairy card where things need to change. We have that message in the To Be Fair with balancing things, choices. We have the Lovers card, choices. So Tauruses, Five of Wands, something needs to change, and this also shows action, right, with this practicing session. They are not stabbing each other with swords, right? They are practicing something. So if a change is coming at work, like we discussed in the beginning, that something that has always been done one way is going to change and be done a different way, it could be that you have to learn something different, something new, a new routine, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be at work. It could be anywhere. Just something that normally goes a certain way is going to be different. And then Judgment. Judgment is you're being called to action, you're being called to do something, and how are you going to react? Will you say yes or will you say no? right? Judgment can also be your judgment of yourself. So be very careful about what your thoughts are putting out there about you, what your thoughts are saying about you, okay? Be really careful about that. I'm hearing that there could be, you could be limiting yourself with your thoughts as far as that goes. I don't usually get that message with judgment, but my guides give me exactly what I need to give you. The next card is all about thoughts, words, emails, texts, conversations, contracts, and this is the Ten of Swords. Swords are all about communication, and this is, it looks like a card of somebody stabbing you in the back, but is it you, Taurus? Are you limiting yourself with what you're saying and believing about yourself? Is that what's going on here? Because if it is, you do need to change that, okay? Tens are a completion. So the Nine of Wands here with the action and passion getting to completion, the Ten of Swords. So possibly this action is something to do with things you're saying or things that people are saying to you. So let's recap. To be fair, balance and choice. To be fair, balance and choice. That was 11, but it also can pare down to a 2. They just keep showing me the 2 pillars there. Even though this Lover's card doesn't depict it that way, they keep showing me the card that has the 2 pillars with the couple in the middle. And then the Fairy card, where everyday things may be changing, like an old routine is going to change up. The Devil card, right? Capricorn. So you have Gemini and Capricorn in your reading, in case that means something to you. Capricorn's energy can be also about work, right? Capricorn's earth sign, work, tangible things that you can touch, which kind of rolls into the message they gave us, right? But the Empress, the energy of all 4 queens coming in. You can do anything. Anything is possible. All 4 suits. Birthing something new. Doing something new. Boosting up your business or whatever it is that you want to do, right? New things. And then that 9 of Wands energy, which we already talked about. The 5 of Wands energy. Following the 9 of Wands. Practicing. So you could have possibly needed or be needing some practice in saying good things about yourself. That's what I'm hearing, Taurus, okay? Don't beat yourself up about things, whatever that may be for you. But practice, look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself every day. Say good things to yourself. Have good thoughts about yourself, right? Your call to action. I'm really feeling like this has to do for some with work changes, and for some, it's changes about how you personally view yourself, my beautiful Tauruses, okay? So be careful about that. That 10 of Swords winding up the reading with 10s being completion and 10 pairs down to a 1, which is new beginning. And that's right underneath that Empress card, okay? So my lovely Tauruses, I'm feeling like, yeah, for some of you, it's going to be a work thing. For some of you, it's going to be a personal thing. And you really need to make good choices. You need to balance things out. I have these new trinkets here. Some have words and some are little charms. And it's been really fun to incorporate those into my readings. So we're going to see what we have, what Spirit wants you to have. And I'm not looking at the bowl. I've just got my hands in there. And we'll see what they want to bring out. Okay, let's see. What charms for my beautiful Taurians? Okay. We have, the first one out is Dragonfly. So, Dragonfly. I think dragonflies have something to do with transformation, right? I'm trying to think of what, but dragonflies are magic. They are magical, right? Dragonflies are beautiful and they are magical beings. And then you have beautiful. Oh my gosh. You are beautiful. So if you're telling yourself anything besides that you are beautiful, you need to change what you're saying. I know it's hard to see these words. I've tried to get them focused in the camera. It just doesn't work for some reason. And I picked the black ones when I bought them because I thought they would be easier to see with the camera, but it's just not happening. Beautiful. You are beautiful, just like a dragonfly. And the last one out is cat. So cats are very independent. They're very soft-footed, right? Cats can go places without anybody hearing them. So dragonfly, beauty, transformation, right? And then the word beautiful. Please remember that you are a beautiful soul created with the God spark inside of you. You are beautiful just the way you are. And that cat energy, maybe cat means something else to some of you, and that's fine. But the cat energy is one of quiet, solace, and independence, right? So that may be, you may need to take a piece. Now, 2 cards just flipped right over immediately. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Change has come up. This is the 3rd time. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into the new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So maybe those things that are going to change that have always, been done the same are going to change and bring in new opportunities and new abundance, right? And then dogs. So you have cats and dogs. Maybe some of you have a lot of pets. Dog, friend, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Yeah, dogs represent loyalty. Okay, so whoever your loyal friends are, my lovely Tauruses, in February, I feel like the cats and dog situations are going to come out. So dogs are more like a social species. Cats are more independent. There we see balance again coming out, right? The energy of balance, right? The message of balance. Balancing your solace, your independence with the socialization of the dog energy, the friends, the gatherings, right? And choosing to be happy. Yeah, dogs get up every day and they're happy, right? They don't have to be told. Frog, prosperity and abundance. All right, my lovely Taurus, I hope you have a beautiful month of February. I may be back with another reading, but I'm not making any promises, okay? Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.